we are going to be solving for x using factors. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys, oh, is that cute? You guys are so adorable. Okay, it's all about kicking maths when you get there. And I know you guys all must come back and show off for us like Emmanuel did. Like, it makes my day when you guys do well. Okay, so the first step when we're doing this is we have to factorize. So we have to factorize, okay? And then we have to split our factors. And then we have to solve. Okay, but speaking about factorizing, what are the ways, different ways in which we can factorize algebraic equations or expressions? It's okay, Bulelo, you can send it on a direct message, please. Just so I know at least. Remind me, what are the different ways in which we can factorize again? Highest common factor, thank you very much. Oratile, oratile. Highest common factor. What's our other way? Manual and Komocho say difference of two squares. And Abu has finished it off with trinomials. Beautiful. So it's highest common factor, difference of two squares, or it is a trinomial. For a moment, my spelling was like, it is a what? Trino. Hectic. But yeah, okay. So when you factorize, you need to decide in your mind. You see, these are all jumbled up. This is how you're going to get them in the test. Ask the people who have written, okay? Teachers are not going to tell you, this is difference of two squares, or this is that. You have to ask yourself in your mind, is this a highest common factor? Is there a highest common factor? Is this difference of two squares? Or is it a trinomial? Then you can factorize. Okay, so let's talk about A. Oh, let's talk about A. Okay, I'm getting big news in my DMs, guys. Don't mind me. I know I look weird, but don't mind me. So A, is it a difference of two squares? Oh, Nokubonga has told us it is difference of two squares. Tammy says first find highest common factor. Abu also says highest common factor. Emmanuel says difference of two squares. Ooh, we have a difference in opinion. Anaya? Or Anya?
I think it's the highest common factor because when I factorize it, the highest factor of 9 is 3.
So you think I should factorize how much? How much is our highest common factor?
It's 3.
Are you sure? Check again. What can go in both 9 and 36, but like the highest number? You're right, 3 can go into 9 and 36. But what else?
Not sure.
9? Can 9 go into 36? It can. So let's factor out 9. Okay, let's take out 9. What will be left in my bracket if I take out a factor of 9? What's going to be left in my bracket? Okay, I'm going to do both methods because I saw some people went straight to difference of two squares, which was fabulous. Wonderful. X squared minus 4. Thank you. X squared minus 4. Now what? Taking out our highest common factor. Now what? What happens after that? What do we do with that 9? That 9 is making us uncomfortable. So what do we do with that 9? Ropafazo, have you not gotten a DM? Tammy says difference of two squares, but what do we do with that 9? Thank you, Abu. We divide by the 9 because we don't like it. So we divide by the 9. For what you do on the left, you do on the right. Anything, 0 divided by anything is just 0. So then we're going to have x squared minus 4 is equal to 0. Now we have difference of two squares. What are my two brackets? Thank you, Fulo. I saw them. X plus 2, x minus 2. Okay, therefore, so we've done step 1, which is factorize. It took forever, but we've done it. And now we're doing split. What does split mean? Yes, you guys get it. So you're gonna say x plus 2. Oh, we are flying through this. Palisa, let's hear if Palisa has a question or wants to help me. Palisa?
Oh, ma'am, I wanted to answer that. We separate. We're gonna say x plus 2 equals 0. And x minus 2 equals 0. Oh, I mean.
There we go. And
then we say x equals negative 2 or x equals 2.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you very, very, very much. Okay, guys. So the split part is the separating part, and the solve part is the step over here. So maybe I should color code them. Eh? Oh, of course, I'm going to erase when I'm not supposed to erase, guys. My brain is like, what? So we factorized. Okay, factorized is over there. Split is, which color should we use for split? Pink. Split, over there. And last one. Solve is over there. Boom. See? So these 3 steps are working for us. Let's hear what Papedi has to say. Yes, Papedi?
Ma'am, although I didn't do factorization, but I got your answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, I said 9x squared equals 36. X equals 36. 36 fraction 9. And I said x equals to 4. And I said x is, what is it? Square root of 4 equals to 2.
But you only got one solution. You forgot the plus minus.
Oh.
You see? Remember, guys, Papedi, I'm only muting you because of the echo. Remember, guys, if you're going to do this method, there's nothing wrong with it. But I said if you introduce a square root, okay, you need to do plus or minus. Remember we spoke about that? So x will be equal to plus or minus the square root of 4, which means x has to equal plus or minus 2, because we spoke about it. We said negative 2 squared will also give you positive 4. So if you use this method, that's okay, but you need to remember to do your plus minus. All right. It's okay, guys. People who are late, it's okay. Welcome. Palisa?
Ma'am, I wanted to answer B.
Oh, Palisa's already 10 light years ahead. Okay. Let me erase this part so we have space for B. Okay. What type of factorizing is in B, Palisa?
Ma'am, it's the highest common factor.
Highest common factor. Now let's go to it. A B.
So, ma'am, we're gonna say we're gonna find our highest common factor, which is 5.
Just 5?
I mean 5x squared.
Not x squared. They only have 1x. Remember, it's what do they both have? They both have a 5 and they both have 1x.
An x.
Yes. Okay. What's
So
left?
ma'am, we left with 16x equals 0.
Okay. Remember, if you're taking out a 5, in the first one, if you take out 5x from 5x squared, what are you going to be left with?
If I take out 5x from 5x squared, I'll be left with x squared.
X squared? Remember, you took out one of the x's?
So, ma'am, I'll be left with x.
Just x. Beautiful. So here you're left with x minus. So you took out this x for the second term, it's gone. And then you took out a 5 from 80. What's 80 divided by 5?
16.
60 equals 0. So we've successfully done step 1, which is factorize. Now what, Palisa?
We are going to divide by 5x. No, 5.
Step 2 is?
Pardon, ma'am?
What is step 2 after factorize?
Ma'am, we need to get rid of the 5.
You can, You can do that. Okay, let's do that if you want to do it. So how do I do it?
Ma'am, we're gonna divide by 5x.
You can't divide by the x. Remember, you're solving for the x, right?
Oh, ma'am, I thought because we had the other x inside the bracket, we can cancel the one outside.
But we are going to have two solutions.
Oh,
Okay, so you can divide by 5 because you know what it is. But what if x was 0? Then you couldn't divide by it. It would be undefined. You see that?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can't divide by an unknown. You can't do that. What you can do is split it. So you can say either 5x, the whole of 5x equals 0, or the bracket next to it, which is x minus
6
16
equals 0.
is equal to 0.
Oh, yeah, ma'am. Now I
You
see it. Yes.
So then now you can get rid of this 5. How would you get rid of this 5?
Ma'am, we're gonna divide by 5.
Divide by 5. You can divide by 5 because you know it's a 5. Therefore, x is how much? On the left.
On the left, it is.
What's 0 divided by?
It's 0, ma'am.
0. And then on the other side, or x is how much?
Positive 16.
Positive 16. There we go. Do you see? If you divide by 5x, you are going to lose one of the solutions.
Yes, I see. Thank you, ma'am.
There we go. Thank you, Palisa. Okay, let's hear what Ntabiseng has to say. Hi, Ntabiseng.
Ma'am, I just wanted to do C.
Let's do C.
Okay, ma'am.
What kind of factorizing is C? Let me go down.
Isn't it trinomials?
It's a trinomial. So let's factorize C. Let's hear what you have.
So, ma'am, wouldn't you first find the constant? Wouldn't you first find the factor pairs of the constant term, which is 12? And then, what are the factor pairs of 12? 1, right? And 12. 1 and 12, right? 2 and 6.
2 and 6.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Is that all?
Yes, I think so.
Beautiful.
No, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what do we do with these factors now?
So now you have to check like which of these values can make up -7.
True. Okay, so
So
we're gonna have two brackets, right? Equals 0. That's here.
So, ma'am, -3 and -4 would give you -7.
That's
So
true.
you'd say x, right, -3 on the first bracket, and then on the second bracket you would say x -4.
Beautiful.
And then
You've done factorize. What's next?
and then now you say x -3 equals to 0, or x -4 equals to 0.
Beautiful. Therefore, what are my two solutions for x?
The two solutions for x are 3. X equals to 3. X equals to positive 3. And also x equals to positive 4.
Beautiful. That was beautiful, Ntebiseng.
Thank you, ma'am.
Absolutely brilliant. Let's see if Ropafadzo wants to do one with me. Ropafadzo.
Hi, ma'am. Can I do D?
Hello. Yes, you may. Let's do D. I am starting to figure out that I need space. Okay, let me do this.
I think this is the trinomial. So we need to get the factors of 3, which is 1 and 3. Well, Then I think -1 and -3 gives us -4.
Okay, remember, our first term also has a coefficient. So we also need the factors of this, factors of 2x squared.
Hmm?
Do you remember? So
The
let's do a
factors.
cross method. We're going to have a 2x and an x, right? This side, we're going to have a 3 and a 1. So I don't know, do you want to write 1 first or a 3 and then a 3 first or 1? I don't know which way you want to do it. But let's start with 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Now let's cross multiply and see what we get. What's 3 times x?
6x.
3 times x. Remember, we're cross multiplying, not
3.
across. There we go, 3x. 3x, and then what's 2x times 1?
1x.
2x times 1.
2x.
2x, beautiful. Now, we want our middle term to be negative, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So out of these two, which ones do we want to be negative? The 3x or the 2x?
The 3x.
The 3x, we want this to be negative. Therefore, that has to be a -3 because that'll give us -x. So what are my two brackets? Now you can see your two brackets. Do you see?
Yes, ma'am.
What are they?
-1x.
Check here, it's 2x and a -3. Do you see them? We're here.
It's 2x minus 3.
And
X plus 1.
there we go. So it's 2x minus 3 and x plus 1. Those are two brackets. So 2x minus 3, x plus 1 equals 0. Now that we have factors, what do we do from here? Remember our steps? Factorized, split, solve. So we factorized. What's after factorized?
Difference of 2 squares.
We're on D. We're still on D. Remember, you factorize and then you split them and then you solve them. So since we have already factorized them, step 2 is to
Split.
split. So you separate the two brackets. So either 2x plus 3 equals 0 or x plus 1 equals 0. You remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now what? Now you've split them. What is our last step? Let's check quickly. It is solve. So let's solve them. How do we solve this one? The one on the left. Let's start with the one on the left. How much is x?
3.
First, you have to take the 3 over. If it's positive, it becomes what?
Negative.
So it will be 2x equals -3. Are we done?
Yes, ma'am.
Check again.
No, ma'am.
What do we still have to get rid of?
The 1. The x.
No, we want the x to be on its own, right? We're here. We want the x to be on its own. So what do we have to get rid of?
The 2.
2. How do we get rid of 2?
Take it away.
You're going to divide by 2. Divide by 2. And then your final answer is going to be x equals -3 over 2. Okay, or this one is one step. You take the 1 over, it's going to become
-1.
-1. There we go, Rafa. So, you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you
Thank you.
for helping me. That was a long one, but thank you for helping me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. Let's see what we still have left. We have E. We still have E. Someone said, oh, it is. It's -3. Thanks, Lande. We both didn't see that. So it's -3. So your answer is positive. It's 2x -3. So when you 3 goes over, it becomes positive. Thank you very much, Landle. Ma'am, I said x is 1,5. That is correct. Okay, so it means the same thing. Someone said they wanted to do E. I forgot now who that was. Amange. Amange, raise your hand, please. There we go. I've asked you to unmute. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
There we go. Do you want to do E with me?
Yes, I'd like to try.
Let's go for it.
So first of all, I think it's the difference of 2 squares. I think it's a difference of 2 squares.
So let's solve it.
So to get to 81 is 9 times 9.
Go.
And then to x, it's x times x, which is x squared. Right? And then I think it stays like that.
Yeah, that's correct. So we've factorized. What's the step after that?
9 minus x equals 0.
Or
9 plus x equals 0.
9 plus x equals 0. And then
X equals to -9 and x equals to +9.
okay, if we take the x over the side, you're going to be left with 9 equals x. And if you take the 9 over that side, you're going to have or x equals -9. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was not that bad. Okay, guys, how are we feeling about this? Step 1, factorize. Step 2, split them. Excuse me. And step 3, solve. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. How are we feeling about this? Okay, I see thumbs up. If you have a thumbs down, please send me a question so I can help you. So far, I haven't seen a thumbs down. Okay. So it looks like I can move on because everyone has thumbs up. All right. Now I have to go fix what I did at the bottom here. Okay, I'm going to keep this one because I like it better. Okay, now we're going to revise exponential equations. Who remembers how we do exponential equations? Let's come up with our nice steps like we did for the previous one. It just makes solving them easier. Palace's hand was like, bah! It's the first thing I saw. It's Palace's hand. There you go. Let's make some space. Let's make some space. Okay, doesn't have to be that big. We're just making space. Palace's hand was like, zoop, number 1. Palisa, let's see what Palisa remembers about this.
Ma'am, you turn the whole number into a exponent with the same base.
There we go. Manuel said it in the chat as well. So for A, Palisa, what would I change 16 to?
Ma'am, you change 16 to 2 to the power 4.
Equals 2 to the power 4. Okay, and then what?
And then, ma'am, 2 cancel 2. Therefore, x is equals to 4.
Therefore, x is equal to 4. Thank you very much, Palisa, for reminding us how to do this. Okay.
Welcome, ma'am.
So Palisa said step 1 is same basis. Oh, I don't know why this thing's doing the predicting stuff. Automatic shapes, no wonder. It's busy drawing circles here when I'm trying to write same. same, there we go. Want the same base. Then step 2 is either equate exponents, which means make them equal, or drop the bases. And then step 3 is just solve. Okay. Now we have our steps. We have our steps. Okay. We have our steps. And this is said ma'am. So I don't know if there's a question. Sia, let's see what Sia has to say. Yes, Sia.
Let's do B.
You'd like to do B. Let's do B.
Okay. So what you do is that you turn the 25 into a 1.
Into a?
So it's 5 into a 1.
Okay. So it's going to be equal to?
5 equals to 5 to the power of 1 plus 1.
For 25. So you're going to just say 5 squared. Is that what you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. And now what?
So x will equal to 1, ma'am.
So x will be equal to 1. Okay, so first you dropped your bases. So you said x plus 1 equals 2. And then you took your 1 over. So then you have x equals 1. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, do you see? Oh, Mtogozis has a question about the previous one. Let me go back up. Isn't 9 minus x equals 0? Okay, it was 9 minus x equals 0, or 9 plus x equals 0. No, Mtogozisi, because look carefully. If you take this 9 over, you're going to have negative x is equal to negative 9. And you're going to divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1, therefore x is positive 9. So one of the solutions has to be a positive 9, and the other one has to be a negative 9. I hope I've answered your question. Okay, so one is going to be a positive 9, but the other one has to be a negative 9. They're two different solutions. You're welcome. Okay, let me wrap this out quickly. Thank you for asking questions. I love it. Okay, let's see if there's nobody wants to do C with me. Guys, my hint is, never mind. Tammy doesn't need a hint. Let's hear. Tammy.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Tammy.
Ma'am, can we use them together?
Let's do it.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, the first thing, ma'am, don't we have to start by dividing to get rid of the 3 on the left-hand side?
You can. Okay, you can. Let's divide by 3. So if we divide by 3, what are we going to be left with?
Ma'am, we're going to be left with 3x is equals to 1 over 3.
Okay. And then?
And ma'am.
Remember laws of exponents? Law of reciprocals? Do you remember that?
Ma'am, yes, multiply by 3 over 1.
Oh, well, not multiply, but if you're going to do the reciprocal, then your exponent becomes what?
3.
It was positive, but you're doing the reciprocal. So it becomes a. Do you remember? That rule said, if you have a to the power of negative 1, this can be written as 1 over a. Now we're going backwards. We went from 1 over a, so we can rewrite it as
3 over a.
No, 3 to the power of what? Check here.
3 to the power of negative 1.
There we go. Therefore, x is how much?
X is equal to negative 1.
There we go, Tammy. But I want to show you there was another way of doing this. Okay, we're doing it together. Don't run away. Okay, if you have the same basis, Tammy, and we are multiplying, what do you do to the exponents?
And please repeat.
If we have the same basis, we have a 3 and a 3, and we are multiplying, what do you do to the exponents?
And do we multiply them?
Law number 1, we add them. So if there's nothing there, there's an invisible 1, right?
1. Yes, ma'am.
So this will be 3 to the power of x plus 1 equals 1. Are you with me so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Now let's talk about 1. How do we change 1 to something with a base of 3?
Ma'am, we can write it as 3 to the power of 0.
There we go, Tammy. 3 to the power of 0, because anything to the power of 0 is 1. You see? And now that we have the same basis, we can say x plus 1 is equal to the exponent on the right, which is 0. If you solve for x, that means you take the 1 over. Therefore, x is same answer. So do you see there are a lot of ways to do this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for doing it with me, Tammy.
Pleasure, ma'am.
Okay, Loetuzak, where did the other 3 go? We added the exponents, guys. Remember the first law of exponents says if you have 2 bases that are the same, let's say you have a squared times a cubed, you have same bases, an a and an a, you are multiplying, then you add your exponents, so it will be x to the power of 2 plus 3. So now, if there is the exponents there, there's a 1. So we kept our base, just like we did there, we kept our 3, and we added the exponents. 1 plus x, so x plus 1. So it didn't vanish, we added the exponents, okay. I know this one was gonna push you a little bit. Okay, I know this one was gonna push you a little bit. I hope we understand now, where to. I hope you understand where that x, where the 3 went. Okay, anyone want to do D with me? Now everyone's like, we're cool with you. It does mean multiply. It does mean multiply. That's what I said. You have to be multiplying. We are multiplying there. So we're saying 3 to the power of 1 times 3 to the power of x. That's why we have 3 to the power of x plus 1. Okay, I knew this was going to push you a little bit, but you can do it, guys. You can do it. If you can do it, sure, you'll be able to do it in the test and exam. Okay, who wants to do D with me? Now I feel like everyone has ditched me and is like, bye. Oh, Crystal has a question. Crystal, are you doing it with me or you have a question? Crystal? Hello? Yep. Okay, Emmanuel?
Okay, ma'am. So I'm gonna try and do D. I'm not confident that I can do it, but I'm gonna try. Okay, ma'am. So I think the first step, ma'am, is you're gonna divide by 3 on both sides.
That was the only trick. So you're gonna divide by 3 on both sides. Then what's gonna be left?
2 over 3 x. 2 over 3 to the power of x equals equals 8.
So 2 to the power of x equals 8, and then what?
We're gonna make 8 the same as 2, so we'd have to have 2 to the power of 3.
4. And then?
So the 2's cancel, and then we have x equals 3.
Beautiful, Manuel. Beautiful.
Miss?
Hi, Crystal.
Hello, Miss. Can I please do E?
E. Let's go for it, Crystal.
Miss, you're gonna say 7x minus 9 equals to 40. Then you'll say it is equal to 7x equal to 40. Then you'll take the negative 9, cross it the other side, and then the sign will change into a positive, and then it which will become 49. And then you have to divide both sides by 7, and x equals to 7.
Remember, it's in the exponent. How do you change 49 to have a base of 7?
Miss?
You need to change 49 to something that has a base of 7. Remember, you can't divide by 7 because it's in the exponent.
Oh.
So we have to change 49 to 7 to the power of something. So 49 is the same as what? 7 to the power of what?
Wait, let me see this. Wait. 49 divided by... Wait, Miss, please repeat your question.
You need to change 49 to a sum that says to 7 to the power of something. So that'll be 7 to the power of what?
Oh, 7 to the power of 2.
There we go. And now we have the same basis, therefore exponents are equal. So x is equal to how much?
7 is to 2.
There we go. Don't doubt yourself. Beautiful. Therefore, x is equal to 2. And that is it. You see?
Oh! Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, I love it. Guys, please show off your marks. Like, I like when you guys show off your marks. Like, I really do. When you guys show off marks. And we are at our brain break. We got here much quicker than I expected because you guys are geniuses. Okay. Let's see. Would you rather have super sensitive taste buds or super sensitive hearing? So would you rather have really sensitive taste buds or like really sensitive hearing? Let's see what Thea has to say. Theo?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Would you rather have super sensitive taste buds or hearing?
Oh, ma'am, I'd say since super.
Sensitive what?
Hearing, ma'am.
Hearing. Why hearing? Everything's gonna be so loud. Everything will wake you up.
That's so, ma'am. Like, ma'am, super sensitive tasting buds, ma'am. Imagine.
No,
ma'am.
I prefer like taste buds. Abu's like taste buds. I'm gonna go deaf. Manuel says you can dodge. Emmanuel, who is after you that you are busy dodging bullets? Please don't stress us over here. You? What's happening? Hello, let's hear what hello has to say.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, I would rather have sensitive taste buds.
Sensitive taste, but someone said bread will taste like cake. Guys. Hello, you're gonna be a picky eater, you know that, right?
Some of us like loud music, so imagine us having sensitive hearing.
Yo, it's gonna burst your eardrums. It's gonna done.
Exactly.
Finished. Okay, I get it. Imagine burgers tasting like water. Theo is taking it far for us. Theo is just like, let me finish you guys off. My ears will bleed. You guys are so dramatic. Oh my gosh, I actually love it. I high-key love it. Would you rather be an only child or have 10 siblings? Only child or 10 siblings? Let's hear what people have to say. Let's go up.
Oh my gosh.
Ulelwa.
Many only siblings. Hi, ma'am.
How many people are saying only? Ooh,
So
hi,
many
guys.
saying only child. Oh my gosh.
Hi, so people want to be only children. Guys, you're not getting bored by being alone. Ulelwa.
Hi, ma'am.
Only child or 10 siblings, my dear?
10 siblings. So you know who's to blame. You can help each other with dishes, chores.
I
There are
can't
a lot
believe
of
Bulelo
designs.
started with blame. I can't believe this.
No, we make many mistakes. You can have something to
I'm
blame.
thinking of
Imagine being
having
alone.
fun and all of
Imagine
that.
being
Bulelo's like,
alone.
I have someone
Somebody
to
to
blame.
blame.
Hi, Bo.
Man, imagine being alone though. Oh my, it's so lonely. And you left home alone, you're alone. You can even hear your own echo. Ah!
Take. Bulelo is taking out secrets over here. Just secrets.
Phone, electricity is gonna go one day. You can't use your phone forever. Load shedding.
Guys, siblings are dangerous also, okay? They scare you and stuff. Okay. Would you rather have a giant tongue or giant feet? Like, I feel like that's just gonna ruin our day. Tafara? I was laughing.
Ma'am, hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, may I rather have a giant tongue, ma'am?
You don't want giant feet?
No, ma'am, I want a giant tongue.
Okay. Look at these ones in the chat saying they can kick people with their giant feet. Guys, please behave. So yeah, giant tongue or giant feet.
Giant feet, definitely. Tongue,
So yeah, where you
tongue
gonna
is
get
the
shoes? So yeah, where you gonna get shoes? It's how you gonna run. We're gonna
I
leave
could
you.
just wear shoes, like you just wear giant shoes. Ask
You're
someone
gonna
to
wear
make them for
socks.
me.
You? I can't believe this. You guys are weird, man. I can't believe it. Let's see. Do you prefer breakfast in bed or a midnight snack? The stuff you guys say in the chat is actually making me weak. Like, I can't. Midnight snack, my type of people, because waking up is a problem for me. I would love breakfast in bed, but waking up is a mission. Oh, when I have to wake up, I'm like, eee. Anya, let's hear what Anya has to say. Midnight snack, breakfast in bed.
Okay, I'd rather have a midnight snack because
Thank you very much. Because waking up is an issue.
Yes, not only that, but in case my sugar goes low in the morning.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, you guys are making good decisions. People are saying breakfast in bed. I'm canceling you, okay? You have bad choice. I've decided. Can't believe this. Hi, Christelle. No, I hate waking up, guys. Midnight is the answer. Someone in the other class said eating after 9 makes you gain weight. But you gain happiness as well. Okay, we have 10 minutes to do our mixed sums, and I just deleted them. There we go. Ma'am, I'm still skinny. I can't relate, guys. There's things that happen. Things that happen. Okay, let's see. Let us see. We have our mixed questions over here. Let's see how many we can get done. Run away. You can't run easily with big feet, Angeline. You're gonna get caught, my dear. You're gonna get caught, my dear. Who's that saying wise words from Kendra? You gain happiness. Okay, let me stop. Who's gonna help me with these ones? Step on the cops, guys. Your imaginations are too much for me. Simone, do you see this?
I am having the best time in the chat.
Just step on the cops. I can't believe this.
The chat makes me laugh. I don't know
And
why.
how do you even come up with these things? Never thought. Abu is way too shy to answer. Oh, come on. Toe tapping. Oh my gosh, I actually can't. You guys are terrible. I'm defeated. Come on, guys. A, B, C, D, and E. You can choose whichever one you want to do. Let's hear. Yes, we're still going to get lessons during holidays. Okay? Palisa, there we go. Palisa, let's hear.
Ma'am, I want to do B.
B, okay, let's go for it.
So, ma'am, we're gonna change 32 into a decimal, which is gonna be 2 to the power of 2x equals 2 to the power of 5.
Oh, you meant
power. No, ma'am.
You said decimal, so I started picking up. Okay.
Ma'am, and then we divide by 2.
Okay, you make the exponents equal, you mean?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
So 2x is equal to 5.
5.
And then?
Yes. And then we divide by 2. Therefore, x is equals to 5.
Over 2. Don't forget that part. 5 over 2. Beautiful. Thank you, Palisa, for cracking the ice. I love it. Okay, Dineo wants to answer. Where is Dineo's hand? Dineo, please raise your hand, my dear, so we can get you to answer the one you want to answer. There we go. There's Dineo. Hello, Dineo. Nope, Dineo's vanished. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I want to hear from people I haven't heard from today. Theo, let's see what Theo has to say. We're going to carry on. Yes,
ma'am, I
Theo.
would like to do E.
E, okay, let's do E.
Yes, ma'am. So we divide by both sides, ma'am, by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then the answer is 3x equals 9.
Okay, wait 2 seconds. There's sound that's, I don't know, it's coming. Okay, never mind, it's gone. Okay, so
Then the
you're
answer is 3x equals 9.
Here we go, and then?
We say 3 to the power of x equals 3 to the power of 2.
Beautiful, and then?
Then x equals 2, ma'am.
Beautiful, that was brilliant, Theo. Thank you very much.
You,
Wonderful. Let's hear, who else have I not heard from? Landle. Tammy, I'm not hating. I'll come back to you, don't worry. Landle.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
I would like to do C, ma'am.
C, let's hear. Okay, C.
So, ma'am, we first factorize. Yes, ma'am. Or in our first brackets, we say brackets x minus 4 close brackets. And in our next brackets, we say brackets x minus 1 close brackets is equals to 0.
Beautiful. Now what?
Now, ma'am, we separate. We say x minus 4 is equals to 0 or x minus 1 is equals to 0.
Minus 1 equals 0. Mm-hmm.
And then, ma'am, we bring down 0 and then we say equal. 0 is equals to positive 4.
Never mind. There you go. So x equals to 4. X is equal to 4. Remember, we're moving the 4 over, right?
Yes, ma'am. And then we say
or. The second solution.
Or x is equals to positive 1.
There we go. Beautiful. Thank you, Luande.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let's hear what Pumzile has to say. Emmanuel, I see you. I'm not mising you. Pumzile.
Evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, I'd like to go back to E.
E, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, do you see the part where it says 3x equals 9 and then it says 3x equals 3 squared?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way of how did you find that 2? Is it just like a guess?
You can guess, or you can go on your calculator. Do you have your calculator?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, press the number 9.
Done, ma'am.
Press equals. It's gonna put a 9 there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you press shift, which is in your top left corner, I believe.
Shift, yes, ma'am.
Then you press fact. That's the one with the commas and the decimals and the weird circles, and you don't know what's going on.
Yes, ma'am.
What does it say?
2.
Shows 3 squared. Do you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you ever have a number and you don't know how to change it to its prime factors, which is what we did here, you can do that on your calculator. So you press the number, you say equals, you press shift, and then you press the button that says fact, and it will show you that 9 is the same as 3 squared. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am.
Happy, you're welcome. Okay, let's see. Is anyone gonna do A? Let's hear. Tammy? A, B. What do we have so far? B, C, E. Tammy?
Yeah, ma'am, can I please do A?
Okay, let's hear.
Okay, ma'am. So first, ma'am, we need to find the factors of 2 and 3. So, ma'am, for 2, we'll have first, ma'am, we're gonna have 2 brackets, and then we're going to have 2x in one and x in the other. And then, ma'am, the factors of 3, it's 1 times 3. So we're going to have positive 1 and positive 3 in the other.
There we go. I saw someone in the chat was saying, but there's no way they can add up to 7. They do, guys. Jeez.
Oh, yeah,
They
ma'am,
do
it
add up
equals
to
0.
7 equals 0. Because check here, guys. This will be 6x plus 1x. That's 7x. Okay, thanks, Tammy. Let's go on. How do we finish this off?
And then, ma'am, we're going to split the 2 brackets. So we're going to have 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Or x plus 3 equals to 0.
Okay, so therefore x is?
Ma'am, 2x is equals to negative 1, or, oh wait, ma'am, x is equal to, 2x is equal to negative 1. And then x is equals to negative 3. And then, ma'am, we're not done because we still have to solve for 2x. So we're going to divide both sides by 2x. Therefore, x is equals to negative half, or x is equals to negative 3.
Thank you very much, Tammy. That was beautiful.
Pleasure, ma'am.